Every profession has its own set of terms, acronyms, and just plain jargon, and real estate is no different. Stay tuned today, and we're going to review some terms that you need to be familiar with if you're going to be selling or buying real estate. Settlement and closing are two words that are used interchangeably, meaning that on the day of settlement, September 15th, we're going to close at our office, or you're going to settlement on your property on the 15th of September, or we're going to close on your house on the 15th of September. You see, they all mean the same thing, but sometimes it takes a little while to figure out that they do mean the same thing. And as a seller, on settlement day or on closing day, you're going to be signing your deed, and you're going to be giving the keys over to the buyer. And then as a buyer, you're going to be signing all your mortgage paperwork, and you're going to be receiving the keys, and you're going to be the owner of a new house. Congratulations. We use an acronym called the ALTA, A-L-T-A statement. It's a piece of paper that shows you all of the costs that you incur while you're either buying or selling real estate. ALTA is an acronym for the American Land Transfer Association. Now, there are some times when, if you're paying in cash, you will use a HUD, H-U-D. HUD stands for Housing and Urban Development, which is the governmental department that created the form. Once again, it tells you down to the last penny how much you're either spending or receiving when you sell or buy real estate. And something to remember, you will see a preliminary HUD or ALTA statement before you go to settlement. And if there are any corrections or mistakes that need to be corrected, you can make them known at that time, and then a new ALTA or HUD statement will be created. Here's another one that means the same thing, which is a title company or an abstract company. Here in Pennsylvania, the title company will do a title search on your property to be sure there are no liens on the property, and they will also be the ones that will be creating the ALTA statement for you for your settlement or your closing. And without getting into too many details, a buyer is the one who chooses the title company that they're going to use to work on all of the title work and settlement work. Another one is execution date. Don't worry, this is not when you're going to be shot or killed. This is the date that is when the buyer and the seller agree to terms and conditions of the agreement of sale. And so once everyone has signed it, initialed any changes, made any changes, and initialed it, that last date is the date that is an execution date. And that's the date that gets the clock ticking. So when you're going to do inspections or there's some time frame that you have to count, it will start on the execution date. An executed contract is when the buyer and the seller have come to terms and they agree to all the conditions that are set in writing in the agreement of sale. Once you're under contract, you will be obligated to follow all of the conditions and terms that have been set up in the agreement of sale. Take a look at the suggested video for more real estate information. And if you have any jargon questions or you have any questions in general about real estate, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.